Imagine this armies of light clashing with forces of shadow on burning fields, skies torn open by magic, and the fate of all time resting in one final decision. This isn't just another fantasy battle. This is the last battle. The end of everything. In the Wheel of Time and now, fans are buzzing that Amazon might turn this epic finale into a full-length movie. Could we be about to see one of the biggest fantasy wars ever brought to the big screen? Asterisk, The Wheel of Time is one of the most popular fantasy book series ever written. Created by author Robert Jordan and later finished by Brandon Sanderson after Jordan's death, the story spans 14 main books, filled with complex characters, rich world building, and ancient prophecies. It's a world where time is like a wheel, turning again and again, with the same battles and heroes reborn in each age. The story follows a young man named Rand al'Thar, who learns he is the Dragon Reborn, a legendary figure who must face the Dark One, the source of all evil, in a final battle that could break the world or save it. Asterisk, The Last Battle, also called Tarmangeddon, is the final event of the series. It is the moment everything has been building. The armies of every nation must come together. Magic users known as Aes Sedai fight alongside soldiers, legendary heroes, and even creatures from ancient times. The battle takes place across several locations at once, both in the real world and in the magical dream world known as Tel'aran'rhiod. Thousands of lives are lost. Important characters make the ultimate sacrifice. And at the heart of it all, Rand must face the Dark One in a mind-bending struggle of will, vision, and hope. Asterisk, in the books, the last battle spans hundreds of pages. It's not a single fight, it's a war that lasts days. Different characters are leading different fronts. Mat Cauthon commands the main army. Egwene al'Veir leads the Channelers and gives her life in one of the most emotional scenes in the entire series. Pereng Ibarra fights in the world of dreams, keeping it safe from enemies who can destroy minds. Lan Mandragoran challenges an ancient enemy in single combat. And Rand, the Dragon Reborn, faces the hardest choice of all: destroy the Dark One, or change the world forever. Asterisk, because of the huge size and scale of this battle, many fans believe it would be hard to show properly in a TV episode or even a season finale. It would need massive visual effects, large battle scenes, and long character arcs to land properly. That's why the idea of Amazon turning this part of the story into a movie makes sense. The Last Battle deserves something bigger than TV. It needs the space and budget of a full theatrical film to truly bring the power, chaos, and emotion of the moment to life. Asterisk, the series has already introduced many of the main characters and plot points that lead up to the last battle, even though it has taken a few creative turns from the books. If the show continues for several more seasons and follows the major story arcs, it will eventually reach the point where the last battle is next. That's when Amazon could decide to shift gears, taking the finale from the small screen to the big screen. Asterisk, in the fantasy world, this isn't unheard of. Think about what Marvel did with Infinity War and Endgame, or how Dune was split into two big movies to give its story time to breathe. Amazon could do the same for The Wheel of Time. The Last Battle could be a massive event movie, maybe even in 2 parts. It would give longtime fans the climax they've waited years for, and it could also attract a wider audience who loves epic, world-ending fantasy battles. Asterisk. So, when fans talk about a possible movie adaptation of The Last Battle, they aren't just dreaming. There's a strong case for it. The story demands it. The world is ready for it. And Amazon has both the platform and the money to make it happen.